What is up, guys? It's your boy Joseph Hyuga here, the Hyuga Core Anime Podcast, and this is my co-host,
It's your boy Flu.
and welcome to today's episode. First thing I want to say, man, is honestly, thank you guys for the support. You guys have been amazing so far. You guys have made it so we've been able to branch out to Spotify and Amazon Music, and now we're on iHeartRadio. It's awesome.
The radio waves.
Right? It's just sick because this is something we've been doing for a long time already. We just never thought to actually share it with people.
Talking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A lot of people have been talking for a long time.
For a long time, bro. And and we just never thought to share it. And it's cool though because we've run into a lot of different anime fans, and anime is such a normal thing now. It didn't used to be when we first started watching it. It probably wasn't it's like a normie thing now. Everybody's seen anime or seen a anime now, and everybody's like, "Oh, I watch anime." It's like
I started late though, so I wasn't really.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
When people were judged for it,
yeah,
I wasn't a part of it.
Oh yeah,
so.
I was a part of the initial movement, man. The anime movement, man. Back when people thought every time every time you bring up that you watch anime, people's first thought process is "Oh, so you watch naked cartoon girls?" And it's like, no, that's not at all.
Well, some of them.
I mean,
a lot of them.
That's
not the point.
But that's not what anime is, though.
Right.
That's what people people outside of the circle just think anime is, So, but that's not true.
Anyways.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening to us and watching us on YouTube. If you listen to us on podcast site, we're on YouTube as well, Hyuga Core Anime Podcast.
We got a video on YouTube.
We got the video. Yeah, you can actually see us.
There's no point. But
you can see us on YouTube.
We've got figures.
Yeah, you can see the anime figures that we have
about all.
every episode on the table on YouTube. So that's a thing. So today's episode, bro, we're gonna be talking about. We just went and saw the new Dragon Ball Z movie.
Indeed.
Heroes, I believe it's called. Dragon Ball Z Heroes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Either way.
So,
I don't pay attention to the titles of anime movies. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's usually, I just kind of base it off whichever arc it follows.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But what's our rule, though?
Which rule? Because we have a lot. Joe, we got a lot of rules.
We do have a lot of rules. No, we got to support anime movies, man.
We got
to.
Hence why we saw the Bleach movie when they re-showed it, which is 12 years old. But hey,
yeah,
support movies in theater because why the hell would they show that? So
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, somebody had to support it.
Well, I get why they did it, but
I mean, they didn't make money.
I don't think it's that. I think they're just really trying to prep everybody for the new series coming out. So the Dragon Ball Z movie, man. I liked it a lot. I feel like they hit a lot of nostalgia points on it. But I also feel like I don't know, I couldn't I was okay with the new animation, but at the same time it was very weird.
I know what you're saying.
The CGI animation.
They kind of tried to take from popular shonens right now, especially I feel like they tried to take that kind of animation.
Yeah.
The swirly, the bright color, and I mean DBZ's always had that, but at the same time it's the movement that is very reminiscent of kind of shows that we've just watched and talked about, basically.
I agree. I agree. I agree. You're 100%.
It's not the old school DBZ animation.
Right.
That's what it is.
Right.
And they're trying to update, which they did back in 2016 or 2014, whenever Super came out, whenever that whole thing when they updated then.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was a fan of it. I like it, but it definitely felt a little bit different than the normal DBZ.
Yeah.
Animation.
It just threw me off.
Yeah. You've also seen a lot more DBZ than I have.
That's true.
A lot more.
That is true. But it just threw me off a little bit, honestly, man. It wasn't bad. It was just something I had to adjust myself in the movie to okay, this is the animation. When they drive, when they're following the car, what's this guy's name? I think it's Carmine or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're looking at his car and he's driving to the facility and stuff. And I was like, okay. But after Magenta was talking, first of all, Magenta's fucking hilarious.
Always.
He's so short.
My man's got to have a step stool
for everything, dude. I was like, yes, I like this. This is hilarious. And I did love the Red Ribbon nostalgia too.
Was it you that said in the English version?
Yeah, I watched it in both, by the way, guys.
Didn't you say they were like more ruthless to him?
Yeah. The jokes were way more. So I watched it subbed and I watched it dubbed.
Fool.
Out there, guys, and I will say that the dubbed man had so much more jokes than the subbed version did. They made fun of Magenta more in the dubbed version. They made fun of Bulma more in the dubbed version than they did in.
Did they cut out any of the action or anything like that, or
no?
just
The
like
action was the same,
dialogue?
but it was just added dialogue that wasn't in the subbed version. Yeah. So, in my opinion,
different interpretation or whatever. I don't know, whatever.
Well, I don't think that American humor will really work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. They kind of reworded sentences and stuff to make them funnier, retranslated the jokes
exactly
to make them Americanized.
Yeah, like
English-fied.
Like when they're talking about Bulma's ass and stuff like that, and everything like that. Yeah, they were cracking hard jokes on that in the dub version. So,
what is your wish? Give me a tighter butt.
Yeah, let me get a tighter butt like she said, them college girls. Like, Jesus Christ, Bulma. I mean, it's not above Bulma's character, but I'm just like, ugh.
It's
so. In my opinion, man, I really enjoyed the movie. I think the dub's probably the better way to go, honestly, for this movie, just because it has the added jokes and stuff like that, make it better, and you can kind of feel the relationship between Piccolo and Pan a little bit better in English because there's more different convo, right? And they're like, "Hey, we did it, good job, Pan," and she's like, "Yeah, Piccolo," and then like when she's like snuffing people. Like when she snuffed old boy when he tried to pick her up. Dude, that shit had me rolling, bruh. When he's like, "Hey, Pan, I'm here to pick you up. Your mom sent me, blah, blah, blah." But Pan didn't even hesitate. She snuffed him on sight. That's Piccolo granddaughter right there, boy. That's Piccolo granddaughter. She said, "Poof." She snuffed him and then said, "I don't know this man." And the teacher didn't even flinch. The teacher's like, "Okay, whatever." Well, if you pay attention, the teacher's actually the same chick in the car that Magenta and Carmine passed because she was driving slow. In the beginning.
Didn't catch it.
If you guys didn't catch that, go back and rewatch it. So yeah, that was sick. I'll give my synopsis and you can tell me what you're about it real quick. So while it's fresh in my mind. Only thing I didn't like, I'm not a fan of, you guys are gonna eat me alive for this. Uh-oh. But I've never been a Gohan fan.
Why though? Just because he's not a slacker, but just because he's, I don't know, just OP for no reason?
No, he's just like his mom made him soft. Like Super Saiyan 2 was like, when he beat Cell, was like the epitome of Gohan. And after that, he was just been useless.
A lot of people's moms have made them soft though. I mean, so like he accurately reflects a lot that I don't know.
My man's a Saiyan warrior, bruh. He defeated Cell, and then now my man's worrying about ants going Super Saiyan. He can't even pick up his daughter from school. You can fly, bro.
Yeah, but imagine if the ants become that's a lot of ants, God. Joe. You don't understand the power. Listen, you don't understand the power scaling of ants. If they go Super Saiyan, oh, it's over.
Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
Gohan's stupid joke in the movie.
It was a funny movie.
It was funny.
They put a lot of jokes into that movie.
Yeah, it was, and
it was still. It was still semi-serious though. It wasn't just like a children's movie kind of joke, I guess.
Yeah. I just wanted Gohan's. To me, Gohan's never done anything, so I never really cared about Gohan.
I still see this like in Super,
because in the Super Tournament movie, or in the tournament series, Dragon Ball Super Tournament series, they tried to make it seem like Gohan's mystic form was up there with Goku being Super Saiyan Blue. And I'm like,
I don't mean to laugh, but like, no.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, and I couldn't get behind that, but
I get it.
And then Gohan, it took all this it took them kidnapping. Well, first of all, Piccolo's hilarious in this movie.
Piccolo, dude, this made me the biggest Piccolo fan. I'm gonna be honest.
I love my man Kamikolo.
Shoot,
that's what I call.
I had a name I wanted to call him, and now I can't remember it.
It's Chatelo too.
Well, but when he turns orange or yellow or whatever, I forgot what I was gonna call
him. In this movie, he was Dadalo because he was being a father to Gohan, talking to Gohan like he's his son, and then he was Grandpa-lo for Pan because he's teaching Pan because when Pan's like, Grandpa, Grandpa could do this, and he's like, who? And she's like, Grandpa Goku, and he's like, oh. Like, oh. She hasn't realized I'm her grandpa. Got it. Hasn't realized I'm her grandpa. Got it. So that was adorable too. And then like the whole time, like he was just trying to like get Gohan back to the way he was. Like Piccolo was hilarious, and then him and Pan were just like conspiring basically the whole movie to try to power up Gohan. Like when he acted like he was holding his daughter, he was holding her up by like her shirt, whatever. But really, she was standing on his feet. And she's like
pretend you're hurt.
Pretend you're hurt,
Daddy!
Yeah, hell no. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to that little girl? What's wrong with you? And Piccolo's like, I guess you can't see she's standing on my hands. And then he's like, I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you, so just pretend like you're captured. She's like, okay. Like their relationship with Piccolo is awesome, and you can tell like, and then like Fidel, I like that. I like that Fidel is just okay with Pan being around Piccolo like all the time.
Yeah.
And then she buys him those stupid plushies because she thinks he likes it. I love that. The movie was good. I'm not saying the movie was bad. I'm just saying there's
pretty good.
There's things that
I felt like they tried to throw in a lot of characters though for no reason, like just to show them for. There was literally no reason for them to be in the movie. For being like Goku and Vegeta didn't need to be in the movie. Beerus didn't need to be. That whole like sequence, there was no reason for that. Was there?
No, I agree with you. I think there's
unless I missed something.
There's a couple of things, and I would have been okay if it didn't happen, but it was a couple of things. One, I'm okay that they showed them that they were training with Broly because I'm fine because Broly's canon now, 100%.
Yeah, right.
Broly's 100% canon now.
But they're just showing them. I feel like to show them,
which is fine. Which is fine because we needed an excuse to be like, well, how come Goku and Vegeta aren't just going to deal with this problem?
So but there is no reason though. That's the
ice cream buckets,
dude. I mean,
ice cream buckets.
No,
his staff? Not like his staff makes sound. It's ice cream buckets.
God damn it! Whatever, bro. Yeah, you're right. Whatever.
So they had to show that and show that Broly was developing. Now I don't know if they're using that.
But they didn't show. They didn't show Broly training at all. Well, yes, they did. Never mind.
Yeah, they did. Goku's like, bro, I'm not about to fight you because you're about to lose your shit.
Yeah, you're gonna just go crazy and just destroy the planet.
I need you to calm down. And he's like, okay, I'm trying, bro.
Listen, I don't mean.
And you can see Beerus actually has a type, which was interesting because she was trying to steal all this shit.
Green and a thief.
Well, she looks like Bulma.
She does.
If you notice that, she's just like a green Bulma.
Chila.
So that was funny. So, but yeah, other than that, that whole.
But then, like at the end, they threw in like Krillin and all that.
Yeah.
Fat Tanks.
Fat Tanks was hilarious.
With just his ass out the whole time. Dude. The most useless fusion.
Man, his cheeks out the whole time.
Man, assed out on whatever day we saw the movie Tuesday.
But I was cool with seeing them. It was cool to see it, and they explained.
But I just
explained how fast they grow too, because he's like, because Piccolo was like, dude, you guys were just kids last time I saw you. Like, yeah, Saiyans stay little for a little while, then they grow up, and then they're referring to Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, yeah. But I don't like when they throw people in for no reason. Like like I feel like we skip a lot of story when you're just like, oh hey, this is how it's going, which obviously they're probably gonna go back and fill in. But I don't know. Just for movie's sake, I've never been a huge fan of that. But dude, the movie was really good, and even with the new animation, it was still really fun to watch.
I agree.
It still felt like DBZ because you had the joking. You still had, I don't know, maybe because it was it wouldn't make a difference. But I don't know. It was just, you had a lot of elements from previous shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see a lot of elements from all the shows pretty much.
Yeah.
That, at least that I've seen. I've only seen a couple, but I don't know. It wasn't, they didn't try to overdo anything, I felt like. And that's something that you can kind of get away with a lot of times. Like,
I agree with that.
Piccolo, the only thing I can really complain about is the way Piccolo got his power in true DBZ fashion. Hey, Shenron, just unlock me. He's like, all right. And then Bulma was like, yeah, make my ass bigger too while you're at it.
But the thing about it is, I'm glad they did that because for years DBZ fans have always said, Why don't you just wish to make yourself stronger?
Listen,
how come nobody's done that?
Listen, I get it, but that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. So why the fuck hasn't anybody else done that yet? So why have we just done that now when we have to face fucking VMAX Cell, and not all the times you had to deal with Frieza, you had to deal, like, I don't know. There was a lot of Broly, like, there's a lot of times I'm just like, they really do be out here wasting wishes.
They do. They do. And
sorry, Bulma really be out here wasting wishes.
Well, I think that they were foreshadowing to Omega Shenron coming back. Because
Definitely.
Omega Shenron.
Well, they said that.
Yeah.
They did say that towards the end.
Yeah. Well, Piccolo said that. Like,
yeah.
You got to stop. Like, you can't. Like, be careful with your wishes. Like, because that's what spawns Omega Shenron is all the stupid wishes that they made, and then that's how he came out.
Yep.
So.
But dude, no, Piccolo. I loved his awakened form.
Yes, dude.
His awakened form was Yeah, Chadlo was sick.
My man's chiseled up.
When he was like, "Hey, remember, you can just make yourself bigger." He's like, "Oh, I forgot I could do that." He just, he just gets up and goes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just funny shit like that. It was a good movie. It really was.
It was.
I understand people's complaints when they say, "Well, what like." At least from my point of view.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of this, and this? Like, the whole Goku and Vegeta with Broly, with Beerus, and all them. Which it does, I get to your point, explain where they all are at this point in time. I don't remember why they're all there, though. Like, why Chila and...
Goku
Broly and
Goku
from...
Because at the end of the Broly movie, Goku instant transmissions to where they're at, and it's like, hey. And Broly's about to fight him. He's like, hey, chill. We're cool. I just wanted to talk to you about something.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I just don't remember him bringing all of them, too.
I didn't see him. We never saw him take them there. But
that's true.
I assumed, when we saw it in the beginning, I was like, okay.
He just took
them there, Because
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But no, dude.
And my thought process is they're probably training him so that he could be ready in case another galactic tournament or whatever.
Well, that and to help Broly learn how to control himself because obviously that's a problem.
Yeah, even Beerus is like, why the hell is this guy here?
Beerus is like,
yeah, that's how you know.
It's fucking
when Beerus is like, bro, I don't even know why this guy is here right
now. Exactly. I don't know. Just the very constant stare. He's like, yeah, you can stay.
I like Beerus, dude. I do.
I fuck with him.
I do too. And then, like I said, Piccolo really made the movie for me.
And
Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Shout outs to Gamma. Shout outs to the Gamma. Gamma.
Gamma. Fuck. Now I'm forgetting the doctor's name, the little kid. But fucking funny with his little outfit that he kept bringing back on.
Oh, yeah. The superhero outfit thing that he was in. I think it was like Dr. Hade or...
It was something like that. But yeah, dude, the Gammas were fucking sick. I'm really curious what their like actual power scaling is.
Yeah, because they never fought.
Because
Goku to kind of measure that.
But didn't they go Saiyan not Saiyan? Didn't they? I don't know. Because was it 1 or 2? After 1 died or after 2 died, whichever one died.
Yeah. I think it was Gamma 2.
Yeah. Then 1 had a super power up, and then just blasted in. Or no, that was 2 that had the super power up, blasted down into the head.
Yeah.
But I'm curious because that wasn't even like full power. He only died because
he absorbs energy.
Yeah, but I'm curious. Because and that's the thing with androids is
it's hard.
It's hard, and you never know what the true power is. But at the same time, they're dangerous because then you get Cell.
Well, you saw how when Gohan was fighting Gamma 1, and he said, "Well, how much energy you got left?" He's like, "I'm at 82%." And Gohan's like, "Really?"
Really? He's like,
because he's like,
"Oh fuck!"
You're like, "Yeah, Jesus."
Yeah, and
shout out to Shinron for giving Piccolo just a little bit bit extra.
And they also said that they just mirror the moves and then learn your moves, and then they can just predict or whatever, and they grow off that. Which is sick, and that's always something that's like
some Taskmaster shit.
Exactly. But I don't know. I like them. I like them too.
I like that.
I like their personality too.
Me too. The personality, dude. My man was beating Piccolo's ass, and Piccolo's like, "Bro, how come I can see the moves? How come I can see the riding?"
Yeah, exactly.
I can see the riding every time he does that, dude. That had me rolling, bro. That was so funny. So I liked the Gammas, and then he kept hitting poses, and then later on it showed that he had the holo projector behind him.
Yep.
That's why Piccolo could see it. Because we're all thinking like it's just like
it's no, it's the little thing on his back.
Yeah, I think his back that projected the moves when he did it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Because it was like, what? Why can I see? And I'm like, the fourth wall being broke? No, he's got a projector for that. Pow, bam! It's just a distraction.
Exactly. So I like that, and I like the plasma blasters.
Yeah,
that was pretty sick too.
I guess a little complaint I had is like Gohan's thing of like, yeah, he wouldn't pick his daughter up from school, but then as soon as anybody does anything, he's just fucking Super Saiyan. I mean, he just goes from 0 to 100 so easily, but like other things, he has no real responsibilities until there's like an actual issue or something like that.
He married one of the second richest chicks in the planet. He married Fidel.
That's not the point. He just only cares about biology, Joe.
Well, he's a fucking Gohan. His mom made him weird. That's all I'm gonna say. His mom made him weird.
It is.
So let's address the elephant in the room. Gohan's final form. His new form. What do you think about it?
I don't really like the hair. Like, I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to mind, but
that's fair.
I mean, it's all right.
It's just like an increased Super Saiyan 2.
Yes, and that's where I think that a lot of the animation kind of comes in for me. Is like, it didn't feel any different. I mean, the animation's obviously different, but it didn't feel any more powerful than, like you said, a 2 or anything like that. It just felt the same thing, just with a different hairstyle, basically. A little different expression, but...
Yeah, it was...
But I did like...
interesting.
I did like the power-up, but at the same time, it's just... You know what's going to happen.
Gohan's literally no better than Broly, in my opinion. Because everything... The only way only way he powers up is from getting angry.
But he has control when he's angry.
I mean, I guess, but you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that just takes him every time is he's got to get angry in order to.
That's true. Yeah, no, that's true.
So that's
to
annoying.
Like actually get to his potential.
So that's annoying. But I like the special beam cannon at the end. That was lit.
You like laser beams, John.
I do like laser beams.
I mean, laser beams are laser beams.
That's true. Charge particles.
You've seen one, you've seen them all, and they're all awesome. So
that's true. I am guilty of charge.
But no, it was really good. What do you think of Cell? Because I wanted to ask you about that. Like his design and everything.
I liked that he had laser beams on a lot of his body. Again,
back to the laser beams.
I like laser beams. I think that they said that they made him even stronger than what he was because the doctor is actually smarter than Jiro.
I didn't feel that way at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bigger, yes, but not.
It's hard to tell without Goku and Vegeta
being there. And that's kind of the thing. Well, even with them there, because
Piccolo and Gohan are kind of the weakest of the bunch. So,
but we didn't see Demon King. We didn't see, but they also had Gotenks. They had Krillin. They had
but they had a failed fusion, so we can't specify on that.
That's true.
They didn't go Super Saiyan 3 or anything, so we can't gauge that in power level. Gammas, they can't gauge the Gamma power level because we don't know, and then we can't gauge Piccolo because we don't know either. In my opinion, I mean, feel free to tell us.
No, yeah.
Feel free to correct us in the chat, or you guys can write a message or whatever the case may be to us and let us know.
But I don't know. I just didn't feel like he was very powerful. Like I feel like Frieza was more of a threat, and Broly's more of a threat.
When he first powered up, it made it seem like he was insane.
Yes.
When the black orb thing happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
When he first burst out of the ball, I was like, okay, I agree.
He's insane.
But then we didn't
And then there wasn't
laser shot from his body, but they were all at once. Like he could have at times, I feel like, just shot at
when he was bouncing Piccolo off with laser beams from this because Piccolo was falling, he was like to Piccolo over and Gohan thought he was dead. And Gohan thought he was dead. And I'm like, dude, like you would think that would have done way more damage.
That's what I'm saying. Like that would, if he can rip off his arm with the other beam, or just tear through his arm, how does that not fucking tear him to shreds?
He's eating it. He's eating those.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a little underwhelmed by Cell. I liked his form though. I thought he looked pretty cool.
The design of him was sick. I like that his tail was like a galactic. I forget what that's called.
It's like a bludgeon that shoots lasers.
Yeah, a bludgeon that shoots lasers.
But
I like laser beams, chat.
But obviously. But yeah, I don't know. I was.
So, a movie as a whole, what do you think? Out of 10?
Probably 7. Probably 7, maybe 6.5. Like I said, Michael, I get the reason they're in the movie, but they were in the movie for like almost half the movie. No, like a quarter of the movie. Sorry, Goku, Vegeta, all them, and I just didn't understand the whole need for that. But like I said, you've seen way more DBZ than I have.
Yeah.
I was just watching the movie because I was like, cool, another DBZ movie. One, support anime movies. 2, gotta watch that.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know. I was just expecting something a little bit different. I'm not upset that it was Piccolo and that he got his potential unlocked because we've been waiting for that. And he looks fucking sick. He's super powerful now, which he always was.
I agree.
But I don't think this cell was a good gauge for his new power level.
Oh, I agree.
And he also got his ass whooped, and then they made it more about Gohan. Which, I mean, it was about Gohan to begin with.
Yeah.
But at the same I don't know. I feel like Piccolo got done a little dirty at the end.
Yeah.
A little bit. But I don't know. I have the same complaints I always have is my man gets angry and his power up, but at the same time he didn't have to train for control or anything like that. He's just I don't know. It was good though. Like I said, like the movie was funny, the action was great, the animation was good even though it was different.
Yeah.
It's just I don't understand the reasoning for a lot of the things they put in there. But I don't follow the story as closely as most people, so that's probably my problem.
I would give it. I'm gonna give it a 7 as well. The reason why it's not. I mean, I can't give it a 10 because it'd have to be like Demon Slayer quality or something.
It's got to be the new Overlord movie coming.
Yeah, it's got to be the new Overlord movie. No, but I'm gonna give it a 7. I like the dynamic with Piccolo and Pan. The art style was just very weird to me, so that lost a point for me. Gohan, I wasn't really feeling it from Gohan, so that drops a point.
I don't dislike him, but it's just like it.
And then
it didn't feel.
I don't dislike him either. It
didn't feel.
I wanted more.
I don't know.
I wanted something more from him.
That too.
And then I think the thing that drops at the last point was, let's see. If I had to find one more negative thing before I get into the positives, I would say. Yeah, I'd say the Goku and Vegeta thing. That was kind of. I mean, I liked it at the end where Vegeta finally won. That was cool after the credits. But
that was pretty cool. I forgot about that.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well,
he did for an ice cream tub. But didn't win. For them not to see what's going on over an ice cream tub. To me, that's dumb. So that brings it down to a 7.
I get that's Dragon Ball Z fashion. Same with like the power unlocking, that simply and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Power scaling too. That brings it down for me.
Well. I don't know, man. I expect more because they could have put the power scaling. They could have expanded upon that.
They could have said
instead of doing a lot of the Goku and Vegeta stuff that we got. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was a good movie.
It was a great movie.
I'm glad they made it.
It was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, guys, definitely go
watch it in theaters.
We got to support our anime movies.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely go see it. It was good. I liked it.
It was pretty good.
I liked it a lot. I watched it twice, so obviously I liked it a lot. So yeah, definitely go check that out. Let's see. Oh yeah. See what else I want to say.
Shout out Spotify.
Yeah, shout outs to Spotify. Shout outs to Amazon Music. Shout outs to iHeartRadio. Shout outs to Samsung Podcast. Wherever you're watching this from or listening to this from,
listen to us on the go.
We appreciate it, and thank you guys. And we're gonna keep pumping out episodes. We got a lot more to talk about. We got we got a lot of we have an Overlord last couple episodes to talk about.
I'm behind, and that's my fault.
Well, you'll watch them, and we'll talk about them.
Well, yeah.
We got the Overlord coming out soon. We have a whole bunch of more anime recommendations that we're gonna do for you guys. Because there's a whole bunch of animes we still have on our list that you guys should check out.
There's a lot coming out this fall too. So. Yep.
And then as the movies and things come out, we're definitely gonna talk about them as well. I'm letting you guys know right now. We're not gonna cover My Hero. It's not gonna happen. It'd have to be something extraordinary to happen in My Hero for us to cover it. We are watching it, and if you ask us questions, we will address the questions. But we're probably not gonna cover My Hero, the new season coming out. There would have to be something extraordinary and happen.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want to watch it.
Well,
I mean, I'm going to, but I don't really want to. Like, it's not even something that I'm excited for at this point. They changed the art style. So it doesn't look good to me anymore. Well, it looks good, but it doesn't look the same anymore. I've been waiting 30 years just for any kind of power up.
So, it's so slow.
So, and I'm just like, it's I don't need it.
It's killing me.
Now, One Punch, when that new season comes out,
of course.
Oh my lord!
He's a One Punch fan, guys. Of course. So, but yeah, so we got more content coming to you guys, man. Honestly, so just stay tuned, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.